Oh, you were a little bit shorter on probes at the end of the game, though. You got to 70. You want to be at like 75 to 80.
Okay.
Constant probes. Yep. Careful. Watch that scouting probe too. I think it's been sitting there a while. You have to get guys and gas ASAP because it was late. Remember, don't Chronoboost your Nexus anymore. You only want to use those first three. Alright, scout his base. Get there, get there, get there. That probe is being lazy today. Get there. Just poke up that ramp, see what he's got. Should be making a stalker. Should you poke up the ramp? Yeah, you did. You saw Tech Lab. So either Marauder or Reaper. So that probe should be on a watchtower right now. I mean, if you just leave it there, it's just going to die and do nothing. So. Alright, so pylon in advance, you're going to be supply blocked. Yep, you're going to expand. Alright. You want to make a sentry? We'll grab 2 gates. Reaping your base. If your army was hotkeyed, it'd be much easier to deal with this. Ooh, it went the long way. Okay, replace that guy in gas. Leave a stalker in your main. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Nice, okay, got it. So you can go back down to your natural. That probe needs to be on a watchtower. Those 2 gates never went down. It's kind of important. You can't let little things like a Reaper distract you. Okay, then you want to grab your gas. Your army should be together. It's all spread out. Yep, should be hotkeyed as well. Get into that habit of hotkeying. So Robo by 615, and I would put it on that low ground. You have a pylon in a really nice spot. Put it on that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so get ready to transfer a few probes. Guys and gas immediately. So you want to be warping in sentries, constant probes though. Constant, constant, constant. Second Nexus. Yep. Okay, your 2 gates, they need to be turned on. Okay, are you looking at your map vision? Something's not right. Should be chrono boosting probes like crazy. Should be getting your guys in gas. And I would just poke up with that probe just to make sure he did expand. If an all-in's coming, we do need to know. You want to get a robo base started. Those 2 stalkers you warped in, terrible choice. You can't start a robo bay now.
Alright, yeah.
Yep. Only zealots, remember. Poke up that ramp. Gotta see what he's doing. You don't know what to do if you don't know what he's got. Are you seeing marauders? Okay. So we don't know if he's all-inning or not, so you gotta be ready at least. 1A observer. Pylons in advance, you're supply blocked. 4th gas. So get that observer out, and you want to get 1 more sentry so you can block off this ramp completely. Yeah, I would leave that probe a little bit further out like you were doing, just so you can see something's coming. Alright. So I'd grab 1 more sentry. Do see something coming, doesn't look that big. Ooh, grab 2, that's too many. You can't overreact to this kind of stuff. Right now he's slowing down your tech by making you warp into sentries. 4th gas needs to be used. Should be chrono boosting probes right now. Pylons in advance, you're going to get supply blocked again. Okay, but once your robo is done, then you can start chrono boosting that stuff. Okay, so be using that observer as soon as it pops out. Get ready to start a Colossi somewhat soon. Okay, so Colossi should be started almost. I really wouldn't chrono boost probes even at this point. Just get those Colossi out as soon as you can. But Double Forge needs to be started. Chrono boost those Colossi. Your army should be closer to the front of the ramp, just in case. I don't really like the Forge position. If a drop happens in your main, your army is going to be going through choke points to get there, and that's just going to slow you down. I wouldn't cancel them though. Yeah, don't cancel them. Alright, so you need to add 2 gates. You should be chrono boosting Colossi, which you are. Get ready to queue up another one. Watch these warp-ins. You always want to be queuing up Colossi. It's going to be close. Every second matters. Are you using your observer?
It died.
Yep, it died to a missile turret, didn't it?
It died somewhere in the middle.
Oh, you must have scanned it then. Okay. I would actually just remake it after this next Colossi. But again, 9:30 is that medevac timing. So you need stalkers in your main. You don't want to be caught off guard. You should be going with double ups. Pylons, you're going to get supply blocked again. Pylons in advance. 2 gateways need to be thrown down. And definitely want to reinforce the main stalker. Need more than 1 to scare off a drop. Like 3 to 4 is a good number. But constant probes, you need 4 more right now. Keep the Colossi down below. Need a observer. And drops aren't going to be coming in right there. They usually go for the mineral line. So they should be on the edge of your base down there. Yep, perfect. That's the route most of them will take. Need to be warping in. You can send your army up here. Army. Okay, don't let this distract you. Keep warping in. Keep going with Colossi. Your Twilight Council needs to go down. Okay, army needs to go back down immediately. We remade that observer, but we're not using it. These 2 gates need to go on. You need to be expanding to your 3rd. 12-minute mark is usually when you expand. Just keep chrono boosting Colossi. Keep warping in. Warping. Pylon should always be queued up. Perfect. Yep, good. You can put a cannon down your main and look at your main gas geysers. This is why your money is kind of high. You've only got 2 in each. It's pretty big though. Okay, Twilight Council's almost done. You should be aware of that. If you want to start your upgrades immediately, Blink should be started. Okay, your double ups should be starting. Get ready to start +2 armor as well. Are we using that observer? Where'd it go again? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Somewhere in the middle map, yeah.
Yep, gotta be using it. Watch out for that army, but you also want to be watching out for missile turrets. Careful where you're flying it. Just keep credit boosting, and you took the stalkers out of your main. If he drops you again, it's going to cause havoc. Okay, wouldn't mind a cannon or two at your third, maybe one cannon at your main. Storm needs to be started. Should be adding 3 gates. Remember, when we take a third, you can add 3 gates. But start storm. Keep credit boosting blink. Blink is really the most important thing right now. You want to get charge out as well. Once you have blink, it kind of shuts down drops immediately, but you want +2 armor, and you should be warping in the Templar for energy. How many stalkers do you have? Not too many. You could afford a few more stalkers too. Gas is at your third. Transfer probes to your third. Probably more than that from your main. I'd do like half of the ones from your main. Alright, so you should be chrono boosting upgrades. Make sure you're using these gas geysers immediately. And those cannons, I would put them on the opposite side next time at your third, because drops are going to come in from the top, not the bottom. If his army is coming in from the bottom, the base is going to die because you've already lost.
Alright.
But you do need Templar to warp in for energy, and your army should be moved out by now. You want to protect that third. Are you using your observer? Nope. Where's his army at? Would be nice to know. Okay, so you should be starting charge. It needs to be done. Oh, you see those rocks? They're breaking down. You know where his army is. Remember, you have blink, so these Vikings, it could be easy pickoff. Careful, you can't let them run up that ramp. You got to be close to your third. Use that observer, wherever it is now. Did we lost the observer? You're gonna have to remake it. Remake it. Okay, you are. Alright, charge is still not started. Charge should be done right about now. So always gotta get those upgrades started. If you look at your army positioning, what if he came in with a bunch of ghosts right now? Probably be screwed. So just sit back and yep, spread your army. Good. Okay, you should be chrono boosting upgrades. Your money is a little bit high. Keep going with pylons, keep going with upgrades. Maybe add some gates just to get rid of the money. That's plenty of high Templar. I wouldn't make any more except to build Archons maybe. Gate in your main needs to be turned on. Do we have pylons started? We do. Keep going with ups. +2 armor. Or +3. Pylons. Using that observer. It's just careful of the army. Right there. You got storm. You got storm. 1A, storm. Good. What's that in your main? Looks like a drop. Warp in. Always pay attention to everything. Yep. Good choice with zealots. Get up there with your army. Should be making Colossi right now. Okay, rebuild that cyber, probes back to work, grab that gas, take the gold. You need more gates though, I think. Gotta spend that money. Get your army back down in the middle. You don't know if he's attacking your third or not. Your army is not doing anything useful right now. You got some more idle probes, make sure you fix that. Use that observer in your main. Gotta get rid of this money though, it's way too high right now. Keep warping in, grab the gold. Got 2 Colossi in the middle of the map, grab those. You never want to leave Colossi like that, but grab the gold. Your 4th base should be taken by the 17-minute mark, so it's late, grab it. Should be chrono boosting upgrades, and you have too many units in the main. You've got like 2 stalkers and 10 zealots. Yep, grab those. Warp, just don't miss any warpins. What's on your main? See another drop. Warping. You don't have to take everything though. Yep, okay, good. Okay, I would remake probes since you're losing some. Okay, you need to replace cannons, and I'd just warp in 1 high Templar to stay in the main. That'll help with drops. Okay, you need at least some units though, like a high Templar and like 3 stalkers or something. You should have the watchtower. Just keep warping and don't miss any warpins. You should be maxed right now, so just keep chrono boosting these upgrades too. It's almost 3-3. Grab that watchtower. It's only 1 marauder. Oh, you see his army. This is what happens when you're not using your observer. You always have to be using it. Either you got storms, so storm. keep making colossi, keep warping in. When you crush an army like that, you should be attacking, so keep warping in and attack. Rebuild that fourth though. You need to be 1Aing to his base though. You should be 1Aing and then doing your macro stuff. Got way too much money to start your shield upgrade. You definitely need to throw down more robos or more gateways or something. What's that in your main? Cannons took care of it. Watch your army. Pylon every expo. That gold should have a pylon. There's nothing there. Keep going with your upgrades. +1 shield. You do need a few more Templar too, so if you can warp in a few at home, just in case your army dies, you want something to come back to. But you should be able to clean that up. Keep going with Colossi. It'll help spend your money. Your army's not fighting together. You can back up. You're starting to lose a bunch. So just regroup with your army. Get these High Templar. Don't really need that many. That's overkill. I'd morph at least 2 Archons. Generally, you don't want to have 3 to 4 High Templar at once. You can have them spread out between bases, but not in your army. You should be taking a 5th to transfer probes to your gold from your natural. Your money's really high. If you could add on some more production, it wouldn't be this high. Keep going with Colossi. 2nd or 3rd robo wouldn't hurt either. Just whatever you can do to spend the money. It's the biggest problem right now. Guesses at your gold immediately. Just don't miss a heartbeat on these warpins. Right now you've got 10 warpins available. And there's no reason not to have the watchtower. The watchtower will give you a good arc. If you're not on it though and he's on it, you're going to be screwed. You do have an observer at your gold. No reason not to be using it. Got a bunch of idle probes. Might want to send them to your 5th. Keep chrono boosting out Colossi and upgrades. Be using the gases at your gold. You misclicked it, looks like. Get ready to warp in again. Just max out. And what I do, I normally leave like a few High Templar at each base, or like 1 at each base, just because if your army dies, you can always bring the High Templar, and 4 High Templar can do a lot to an army, so it's always good to have a few spread out. And if all yours get empty, you have something to come back to as well. Just keep warping in though, you're almost maxed. Once you're maxed, you can just go attack again. You see where his army is? You don't want him to kill your gold though, so you're going to have to engage. Okay, you've got storms. Yep, good blink back. Good storms. Now, after you're done storming, they should be Archons. Yep, good. Okay, then you just go attack, keep warping in. 1A, and then macro. Your army should be 1A towards his base. It's one thing I noticed you do consistently. Your whole army needs to be moving to him right now. The longer you wait, the more time he has to macro. When you destroy an army like that, you should feel confident. Go. Make sure you grab that orbital too. Yep, good. Okay, you just want to keep going. Keep warping in. Got a bunch of units at home. Might want to grab this. Always re-hotkey the new units to your army and they'll come down by themselves. You're going to have to back off just briefly, just to get your new army. Um, High Templar aren't the best reinforcing unit, unless you're making them Archons. Takes a while to get that energy. Grab those new units, then just go attack again. Should be going with upgrades still when I get that 333. Go, go, go. It's a good spot. Just whipping up at the top. This is generally when you wish you had a high Templar reach face. One storm could do a lot. But you should be able to clean it up fine. Alright, so now you're just waiting on them to leave. Let's do